Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Um, as you could tell, I'm wearing the same sweater as I did last week, which means one of two things. One, I'm filming them both in the same day, or two, I wear this sweater every day. So today I'm going to be talking about A Study in Scarlet, which is the first book in the Sherlock Holmes series. It's not this big. This is the complete Sherlock Holmes series. Really cool book. But yeah, this is the first time we meet Holmes and Watson. It's the first adventure they go on, and I think it's well made. It's been a long time since I've read it. I've only read two Sherlock Holmes books, which were Study in Scarlet and The Hound of the Baskervilles. I wanted to go more, but at the time, I had to get some AL points, and those are the only two that were AL points, so, do what you gotta do. So as a first book, I think it's pretty good. The characters' chemistry into least gels, despite the fact that they're actually not in the plot for a majority of the chapters. There's 14 chapters, and they're only in 9 of them. They kind of you know, the first half is them investigating, while the second half is the murderer's, I guess, origin story. So he killed, it's about this, cab driver who killed this Mormon guy. So he was out stranded in the desert. Him and his daughter are getting ready to, die of exhaustion and heat and thirst. But they're discovered by this group of Mormons who take them in, and they're forced to convert into Mormonism, which is a religion I don't know well enough about to say whether it's displayed accurately. I don't really know. Let me know down in the comments if you are a Mormon. Um, but yeah, so she is forced to that she falls in love with someone, and she's forced to either marry him or run away. So they run away, and she's she's captured, and she's forced to marry him, and she dies of a broken heart, like Padme from Revenge of the Sith. So the villain is very upset, and he follows the Mormon guy to London, pretends to be a cab driver, kills him, and writes Ratch in his own blood. And Sherlock's able to find it out through his, you know, intuition and stuff, his deductions, and boom, case closed. End of story. So, I don't know. I think it's good. I think the plot of him, the whole a Mormon plot in the second half, is maybe a little bit too lengthy. It could have been cut down a few. And I feel like Sherlock solved the case a little too easily, but that's what makes him Sherlock after all. Um, but yeah, overall, a very enjoyable book. Um, I would say it's, I don't know if it's the best one or not, because I barely remember Hounds of the Baskervilles, and there's 56 short stories and 4 novels I gotta reread, which I will, by the way. It might take me years to get through these, but I will do it for you guys. Uh, but yeah, I think it's a solid book, solid beginning. I give it a B. I like how the introduction is between Sherlock and Watson. How Watson is kind of he's a war doctor, and he kind of has PTSD, but it's touched on, which is actually pretty cool for its time. It's touched on, not exactly delved into because we got to get to the plot, understandably, but it's nice that they mention it, considering I don't even know if PTSD was a thing back then. I think they called it cell shock or whatever. Um, Sherlock Holmes has a good introduction. How he's trying to take notes on the stuff he knows about versus the stuff he doesn't know about. Very selective in his knowing about things. Um, yeah, I like how they establish Lestrade as the well-meaning detective, but also takes all the credit from Sherlock. Because Sherlock doesn't really care about the credit. He just likes the thrill of detection. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Really solid book. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next week where I'll be talking about the Studio Ghibli movie, My Neighbor Totoro. Peace.